Whew, hello everybody. Welcome to Mini Reads. If you want to book a read, you can go onto the link in the description. I have a few more slots left, not many more, but a few more. I'm just picking up the questions of the people that have booked so far, so bear with me. I'm just going to type in the names. I'm going to wait for the people to come in. Okay, let's see. Who do I have? Got David. Oh, wait. I'm sure I don't shout out the real names. Uh, okay, D. Aries. Um, then I have Dawn. And I have let me look at the YouTube name first. Tanisa, I hope it's your YouTube name. Okay. Lovely doubly shovelly. Let's see who is in the chat. I have Dawn and the Aries. Great. Okay. Sorry, David. I just some people don't want to know it. Oh, and I got one more just come through from Kristen. Maya, shut up. Chris. Yes, I just got yours through right now. Okay, let me just change the banner. And then I'll start with you, D. Aries. Chris. I had a full thing full of tea here. I'm gonna after my mini reads, I'm going to have a refill. 2 seconds. Okay. Great. Okay. The Aries. Let's start with your questions. No, actually, get the other deck. This one. Okay, so your questions, the Aries, were. When will you meet your future spouse? How do you know it's her? Okay, I'll look at first on how you'll know it's her. Timelines, I can give you one, but it might change, okay? Just because people have free will and stuff. I got you, Tanisa. Okay. The Aries. Give me some indication on David's future spouse. David's future spouse, please. Ooh. Could be a Scorpio, somebody who I feel like quite smart and intellectual. I'm just drawn to this person on, it's actually a her wearing glasses. She's quite an old soul, which I like for you. And I'm assuming you're an Aries, David, by your name. I could be wrong, but water and fire will always be good together. What is this about? This person is still in a karmic connection that they have to get out of. So they're still struggling with their battling their inner demons, but you're meant to meet this person. Okay. David, could be Aquarius, but it's something that's I don't like to sugarcoat, but it feels like it's written in the stars. Yeah, this is a past life connection. This is somebody that you'll know when you meet her. With the Six of Cups falling out, I got like heavy Scorpio on the table, Aquarius. She's gonna balance out your fire, David. What else? Well, it is somebody where you feel a deep soul connection. If she's in a karmic relationship, it could be her. How will David know it's her? Could be Aquarius. Lying about what? She might have lied about how stable her situation is, whatever she's in. Got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So she lied about maybe, having everything she wants in life. But the truth of the matter is that she's not, that she's unhappy. Yeah, she has some problems. I don't know if that's her, but at least I'm getting Scorpio Aquarius in the major arcana. How else will David know? What else? Just David. Okay. Yeah, she was emotionally not interested in you because she had to repeat a cycle of whatever she's going through right now. Yeah. She needs to go through some kind of breakup in her life of an environment that's toxic for her. The Four of Wands in reverse, that's an unstable, it's karma. It could be a marriage, a partnership that's gone wrong. Hey Jade, hey Yasmin, hey Bodil. Okay. What else about David and her? I feel like you're not going to take action, but somebody will. I feel like in this sense, she's going to come towards you. Whether this is the Aquarius girl or not, you're not going to need to take the first step. You also got Gemini on the table with the lovers. So just keep on doing what you're doing right now. But I feel like you should throw yourself into your work. Let me see. Can I get a timeline? Let me get a timeline. Okay. Nice. I just asked if I could get a timeline. You know what? It came out. The answer is yes. Great. Give me a timeline then. 3 months from now. um, you're funny. Good. Keep on doing that. Okay. June, July, August, September. September onwards, but just be aware timelines are fluid, David. Okay. Sometimes people get redirected because something better is still yet to happen in your work, whatever, same thing. People learn lessons on slower in their own time, and love is very unpredictable, unlike work. Okay. You got September. Look, the Hermit. Something with September is going to be important and vital to you in terms of the soulmate of yours, David. It's just the Hermit confirming it. Okay, Jade and Yasmin. Yep, I'll check my phone with your questions. um, any last things for David before we move on? Anything else for David? I feel like something's gonna come out. You'll hear about some kind of breakup on her side. It could still be it if it's a new person, it might be Scorpio. I feel like it's heavy Scorpio or Aquarius placements with this person of yours, okay? Scorpio, you're getting a lot of Scorpio here. It could also be a timeline, which is October, so after Virgo, after September. October comes after September. So have a look at just keep an eye out, but I feel like you don't have to look for this person. They're going to come in and you'll know who it is because they had to heal their heart. They freed themselves from some kind of toxic relationship here. Okay? Oh, Tanisa, I'm happy with whatever. I can do work or love. So it could be her, but you need to, what I did get from the last pull as well, David, is to continuously be more neutral towards her in terms of your emotions. Just detaching so you're neutral to the outcome. And I'm not saying closing the door, leaving the door open, doing your thing. And she's going to come in if the timing is right and if it's meant to happen. You will get the full throne treatment. Just manifest it. Okay? Lovely. So let me just see who I have. Oh, I got more orders. I know Yasmin and Jade said, you guys said you also booked. Yeah, Jade, I got you and Yasmin as well. Let me just add your names to the banner. Okay, Dawn. Where is my lovely Dawn? Whatever comes out in relation to love and is set still hanging on to you. Which one do you want that order? Do you want me to answer it in that order? You're welcome, David. Keep on doing the work. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Whatever comes out in relation to love in July. Okay, let me use these cards then for you. What's coming out for Dawn in terms of love? No worry, Chris. You still got time. It's not your turn yet, so don't worry. What's coming out for love? What's coming? Okay, what is it Dawn needs to know about love in July? I don't know if you've been waiting I'm just getting this traffic light and I'm seeing ready, set, go. You know, when somebody's ready to come in, if you've been in the start lines to get ready, or for somebody to get ready. Just that's the image I'm seeing. You got the sun. So you could be a Leo, but doesn't have to be. But I do feel like love is going to be on your side. It feels like things are brightening up. If they have not already, they will, or they will get better, better than they already are. Yeah, you got a celebration coming up, maybe an event. You might actually go out, enjoy yourself with your girlfriends. There's something that you're celebrating, meeting somebody. Maybe it's a birthday. I don't know what it is, but there's something that you will enjoy with love. Yeah, you got Ace of Cups, Dawn. This is really nice energy. I feel like you're exuding love in July. There's a sense of you just attracting a lot of people. Also, specifically, I feel like younger. The Hierophant, you got some soul connections. And I feel like you're going to be more grounded in July. You're going to be more chill and also confident in terms of love coming for you. Oh, thank you, Alex. What else? You're exuding love. Dawn. Sorry. For July, I don't feel like you have to do too much apart from going out and enjoying yourself, because I do feel like you're going to attract some soul connections, whether this is old or new. You just have to just let go in terms of let your hair loose. Why? What's this about? You know what? I feel like for July, you're going to just enjoy being single. I'm not getting you committing to somebody. It might just be you going out with your girls, having fun, having some flirts, because you're staying single for July and non-committal with the Four of Wands in reverse. Which is weird because all the other cards fell out upright. I was just looking if my deck is completely upright, but it's not. Yeah. Yeah. Dawn is just chill in July. I feel like I do feel like you're gonna attract a lot of connections, but they're not gonna be worthy. I'm just kidding. I'm seeing Beyonce. You know that if you wanted, then you should have put a ring on it, and they're all not really what you want. What is this? You might have some flirtation with the King of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, but they're not your emperor. So I don't feel like July is going to be the one that you want deep down, but I do feel like it's going to give your confidence a boost. There's something that you might still be hanging on to from the past as well. Like some kind of a little bit of feeling trapped in memories of somebody from your past. Okay, but I see you having more fun than not. Okay, drop it like it's hot. Okay, Tanisa. Yeah, just put your question in when I'm done with Dawn. Okay, second question for Dawn is that still hanging on to you? Okay, let me ask him how he's feeling about you. Just rephrase it, because otherwise it's a short yes no answer. How do you feel about Dawn? How are you feeling about Dawn and this current energy? Um, probably mid and July, David. I haven't opened it up yet, just because I was over exhausting myself, and I don't want to like go get it. I have another client asking me, and I already told her mid and July. So people have been like asking for it. So I'll let you know, but probably 2 weeks time it will be open, and I'll let you know. You can just book it over my website, but only if you need one. Because I only tell people really only get a reading if you really need it. Because most of y'all here don't need it, but I love you guys and it's fun. Okay, Dawn. How are you feeling? That's it. How are you feeling, Doctor? Dawn. How do you feel about her? How do you see her? Okay. I feel like he is he's not wanting to talk about feelings like not much. I'm trying to pull out emotions from him, Dawn. I do feel like he is actually he's growing in terms of self growth. There is some kind of shadow work, whether he's doing it subconsciously or consciously. He goes back and forth in terms of reflecting on himself. I don't know what was between you, but you've had intense chemistry. There was an intense chemistry, and he still thinks about that. And he sees you as somebody that, with the Six of Cups, he does go back into memories about you. So he's still thinking about you, hanging on to you. I don't know how he's in emotionally. I do feel like he sees you that you're single, but he also sees there's an imbalance between you and him. Whether he thinks that you guys aren't equals in a way. He could put you on a pedestal, or he could put himself on a pedestal. But there's an imbalance that he senses. What else? No, this is Dawn. Chris, I'll let you know when it's you, my love. Okay, you'll see it on the bottom. Who's first? I'm on Dawn right now. What else? What else about Dawn? How else do you feel about Dawn? I do feel like he wants to apologize to you. He might have put you onto a throne or not seen you for who you are, Dawn. You got the Page of Cups and the high. I wanted to say High Priestess. There, that was a Freudian slip. Empress. Ah, that could have been from him with the flowers, like a gesture of a small gesture towards you. I feel like he also knows that you're single. He definitely feels that connection with you. And if he did show you that flowers, it means that he's doing shadow work. He goes back and forth if he wants to court you or when it comes to you, but it's an in and out of energy that he's giving me with the Knight of Cups. It's not upright, it's not reverse. It's that kind of battle of the ego and the soul. Anything else about how you feel from Dawn? He also sees you as, I mean, you probably know this, but he also feels you're very playful and no, not you're drama free. You're not hard work. So he might have dealt with some drama queens or women that are quite hard work. But focusing on himself in a way, maybe healing the inner child, different things that he's doing, whether it's subconsciously or consciously. He's not stable. He's needing to put himself through something. I mean, whatever this is, you guys have met for a reason. It's destined. It was a destined meet. He needs to get into his King of Pentacles energy, into some kind of stability of himself, more self-worth. It could be in sense that he's treating himself to things that are selfish, but that are also good for him in a way. So, shadow work is when people go and work on themselves, their shadow sides, their negatives, and understand why they behaved in certain ways and triggers to heal. So that's what I'm getting. I do feel like he has feelings for you, but I don't feel like that's his main, the main attention he's giving it right now because of everything else happening around him. I wouldn't say hanging on to feelings, Don. I would say he sees you as a soul connection, as somebody that he deeply feels connected to. But when I try to pull feelings, I feel like he wants to show small gestures. But in terms of feelings, I don't think he's not aware of it. And I feel like if he does, he goes in and out. Like it's not constant. Okay? Because it took me a while to even pull feelings on him for you, because he's going through some kind of repetitive cycle. And I'm just seeing the Lovers in reverse, the 10 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. Feels guilty about something from the past. So, but he does feel this deep connection towards you. There's no doubt about that. You're welcome. Okay, Tanisa. So your question, you wanted to turn it into long-term partner, your next long-term partner, yes? Just realized I got a few more people booking. Oh. Oops, where's the banner? There we go. Okay. So who's your long-term partner gonna be? Let's see. Can I get an insight on Tanisa's long-term partner? Can I get an insight on Tanisa's long-term partner, please? Oh, let me put on the banner. Jeez. Can I get an insight on Tanisa's long-term partner? A man of little words. I mean, that's nothing new. Men generally don't speak, or a woman, depending on who you're interested in. If it's a he or a she, gender. I'm not going to be gender specified, Tanisa, because I'm not sure what you're attracted to. But the next one is you might even meet the next one now during Cancer season. You got the Chariot, somebody coming towards you. Could be a Cancer. What else? I feel like this is somebody you don't know. It could happen. You know what? I'm drawn to him having a new moon on the shoulders. So you could meet this person during the new moon. I don't feel like you know them yet. You don't prefer men. So it's somebody that I feel like it's somebody new. Stop jinxing this. What's this old one zodiac, Tanisa? Thank you, David, for passing through. It's so lovely to meet you and to read for you. And sleep well. I got a Leo energy here as well, Tanisa. But you might get in your head about somebody still. You're trapped in some feels when you just said that. I don't know if it's the old one. Oh, the last one is a Cancer. Well, let me see if the Leo is the same, if it's the same person. Are these the same people? Upright, yeah. Ugh. Yes, you told me. I remember. It's the flippin' cusp. This can't be for real. Literally Cancer Leo cuffs. You must be joking. Okay, you know what? Let me see somebody new. Somebody new for Tanisa. God, I just literally flipped your name the wrong way around. Notisa. Tanisa. This person probably is still trapped about you then. That's why their energy is still around. I feel like she's still trapped in your emotions. No, she hasn't changed. When you asked that question, you got Empress in reverse. Ugh, okay, so she's still trapped emotionally over you. Let me see. Can we have somebody new? Can we have somebody new for Tanisa? You got somebody new. You got somebody else coming in. I feel like with that in mind, you got to choose. And then what? Okay. Okay. You know what? You might get somebody new around October or somebody with Libra energy, Aries, Scorpio. It feels like you might get bored because you're not used to something that's good to you. You will doubt it. You're gonna feel like it's too good to be true, or you're used to drama. But it's your nervous system. It's not who you are. It's just you're not used to having something that's the real deal. And I do feel the real deal is gonna come in. You might break up with them and then feel guilty of doing that, and then come back around to this new person. Ah. I feel like Tanisha, you're gonna have to choose between the old one, your Cancer Leo woman, and a Libra Scorpio one. The new one is a bit slower. They still have to work on something in terms of stability. I feel like emotionally they're available, but financially, or there's some kind of something that they need to still fix. It's somebody new. You got the World. Can I get one timing card for Tanisa? You might meet this new person in August, okay? When I asked about a timing. So be open. But it's a slow burner. It is slow because they have to figure out something about their finances, is what I'm getting. But I also still see the old energy around you, Tanisa. And I also remember our read. Just what I'm getting right now is focus on you, and know that when the new person comes in, if they're not available as much, if the new person is not doesn't have much time to see you, it's because she has a lot of she might be seeming like a workaholic and being quite working in like a justice system or academic. But just because I feel like there's something related to her work or money that she needs to like, she's no, it's not work. You'll know. You'll know. But if once you hear this, just know that it has nothing to do with you, but they're somehow stressed with work, Tanisa. Okay? Yeah, you got choices. When I pulled one more time to confirm, you got a choice. You got the 7 of Cups here. Oh, don't say that. This last one, honest to God, this last one needs to get out of your energy. But I feel like you needed to say this, and you needed to see the 7 of Cups to know that you have choices, and it's not only that one. That's why I felt compiled to draw you another card. It's not gonna be only that one. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Gosh, she has strong energy. Whoever that woman is, jeez. She has heavy energy. Like, she's really in your face. The fact that I pulled it like a Cancer Leo cusp and the law. That's a freaking justice card. Oh, you're welcome. Hang in there. August. Come August, give me an update. Okay, Chris. Jasmine, Jade, and Byron, are you guys here? Let's see if Chris is here. Okay, Jasmine is here. Kristen, are you here? I know she's always in and out. Byron, you're here. Great. Okay, let me just do Chris, and then she just has to like scroll back to her read. 38 minutes. Okay, but 38. Chris, your question is, what are Mike's next moves towards you? Oh, there you are. Perfect timing. Okay. Mike's next moves towards you. Mike's next potential moves towards you, yeah? Okay. Mike, what are your next potential actions towards Kristen? Okay, the first thing I'm getting is he seems quite unpredictable because I'm not really getting a lot of cards out. Just here. He wants to sort something out. Could be, I don't know if it's legally or to do you justice. The first card I'm getting is justice. So there's there's some kind of determination of him wanting to sort something out. What else? He feels a bit unapproachable. Like you can come here and no further in a way. I'm just getting that sense of I'm not going to say it's entitlement, but reserved, like a wall. This dude has a wall up. What else? What are your next actions towards Kristen? Oh, is he spiritual? It's hard to get through to him. Like breaking those walls down, getting into his energy even. He's very, I feel like he's very suspicious of, I don't know if it's energy, but he's very, I don't know, sensitive in a way that it's weird. Oh, faith in terms of how will that play out? Not talking to you. I feel like he keeps on torturing himself by not talking to you. I don't know when the last time if you've spoken to him, Chris, but he feels like he doesn't want to talk. Eight of Wands in reverse, but he's hurting himself by not talking to you. He keeps on taking a leap of faith and repeating something painful. And I don't feel like it has to do with you. I feel like he's self-destructive. Sorry for saying that. That's just how it's coming through. Oh, okay, what are your next actions towards Chris? Next actions towards Kristen. Feels like he always takes the easy way out. His soul is so not awake. Sorry, it feels like he can't realize that you guys might actually share a soul recognition. He goes, but I do feel like he wants to, he goes back and forth in wanting to take you out. There's a player vibe, but there's also, I want to make this right. So he's always close to making right decisions, and then he just repeats something stupid. Oh, right. That's the justice that he's just divorced himself, sorted that out, the legal stuff. He keeps on repeating something self-destructive by not opening his soul and going, like it's a fight between, again, what I don't know who said this to, or was it Dawn? Somebody, the fight between the ego and the soul. What else? Any more actions towards Chris? I don't see him taking any action anytime soon. As long as he's in that ego energy, he won't. You know what? Once he has some kind of battle, once he gets in battling his inner demons, he's gonna let his guard down. But right now, the ego is winning. I do see him opening up down the line, but in order for that to happen, he needs to detach from people that aren't doing him well. Did he put you did he put you through a trigger? Did he trigger you for you to heal? Chris, are you Capricorn? Not right now, not in this energy. I don't see any next actions. With the King of Wands in reverse, I don't see any next actions. I think he put you into but his words made you feel non-authentic. With the Devil in reverse and saying something that made you feel hurt in a way or triggered you. Has he apologized yet? There is an apology in this energy, but right now he's still guarded. You got still the Seven of Wands, but I do see some kind of gesture. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know if he will. It's small. Right now, he's not taking any action. Okay. Energy. The problem is he's completely blocked off spiritually. He's not opening up his soul energy. Okay, Chris. Well, put him to hell. You're welcome. Jasmine. Jasmine, and then I got Jade, and then Byron. Let me get your question up. Lovely stuff, Jasmine. I'm just getting your question. Give me 1 second. Just need to get there and open it up. Didn't you ask me that question last week? Or was that something else? I feel like I'm getting triggered by my memory right now, Yasmin. You asked me the same question. Are you sure you still want that answered? Or do you want something new? Because I don't remember my answer anyways. I remember the question though. Let me take this deck actually for it. Can you hear me, Jasmine? Okay. Yes. Okay. It's slightly different. If he's interested in building, if you reunite. So it's similar. It's not completely the same, but it's similar. Okay. Yeah. Let me just check I got all the cards. I feel like this deck doesn't have all the cards. $78. That's all right. Don't worry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 60 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 70 cards. 72. Am I missing 6 cards? This is so weird. Sorry, one moment. Oh, there they are. That's so weird. Interesting how I just felt like this is too little. That's so weird. I just felt like it's not enough cards. Huh. Weird. Energy is so weird. 2020, Jasmine, that's a number for you, okay? So, okay, let's look. Will you be interested in building something with Jasmine? What do you want to do? Okay, what are you interested? What do you want to do? in terms of what are your plans with Jasmine if she decides to reunite with her? That's so weird. That is so weird. Feeling that there's 6 cards missing. Jeez, that is so weird because it doesn't feel different. I just heard something's off. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is your deck, Jasmine. Okay. Um, what are your plans with Jasmine if she decides to reunite with you? Choice one. Making some addition about. Give me one more on this. You know what? I do feel like he wants to build. And I feel like he is trying to change his ways. I know in the past I feel like I remember you said that he did cheat on you or betrayed you or something that was not right previously. But I feel like he's trying to change his ways and wants to make it work and invest. But he there's a feeling that he gets pulled into old habits. Like he makes a choice wanting to make this work and building with you with the 4 of Wands, having that kind of commitment. But with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of 7 here, this is building something, growing seeds. He might have a tendency to fall into old patterns, okay? Hey, Faye. What else are your plans if Jasmine decides? What is this about? Emotionally what? The only gift to this in what way? Where would you want to give to this? I'm not saying what. I don't know what it is with him. You know him, Jasmine, but Noel feels like he always sometimes has a fear of missing out, that he has sometimes an issue to commit because he feels like he's missing out on adventures, but he doesn't really want to do it. I feel like he's more stronger connected to you, but there's a side of him that wants to have an adventure based on a fear, not based on emotions. And he keeps that to himself. You got the Moon, you got the 2 of Pentacles, and you got the 9 of Pentacles. So somebody wanting to be single, there's a side subconsciously that he suppresses. But it's emotions it's because he's emotionally not. I feel like he is capable of emotions. He has that emotional maturity potential. But he needs to sit with himself, literally. And I don't know if he does that or he has done that. He doesn't. And I also feel like he'll give to this. I feel like he wants to build with you, but in the same breath, he's not working on himself. That's the only problem, is that he needs to face his own demons. Because I do see him wanting to build, but in order for that to happen, he also needs to become a better version of himself, that's a free will, isn't it, Jasmine? If he wants to do it. What is this about? I see him getting letting his guard down, but something has to happen for this to happen. So he needs to go through a depression or a rock bottom moment to open up. Could happen around August. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy here on the table. Okay. Yeah, there's something's gonna make him feel small. I don't know what it is. Something emotionally that he's going to have to face. It's a slow burner though. So that's what I'm getting, that he wants to build, but he might fall into old patterns. How are you, faith focused? So just continue focusing on your work, your career, your money, your own shadow work. And then, it could even be that you're going to meet somebody new, and that's going to be his rock bottom moment, that he's going to lose you. Who knows? You are so welcome, my love. Jade, and then Byron. Okay, Jade, let me get your question up. Jade. Feelings and future actions from the Taurus. Straight to the point. Okay. Oh gosh, this heat. Oh, what deck do I take this one? What are your... No, this doesn't feel right. Let's take this one. Are you in contact with the Taurus person, Jade? Because somebody feels like they want to call you. So it could be that the Taurus wants to reach out to you, but they're stuck. They're thinking about reaching out to you. That's the first thing I'm seeing is, I don't feel like there is communication, but correct me if I'm wrong. This Taurus is not himself. You got King of Pentacles in reverse. This is not about you though. It's about him not being, or her. Him or her. Not being... You are texting at the moment. Okay. Is he being himself? You're texting at the moment. He wants to... Okay. So okay, great. Then he's gotten over himself and is texting you. With the Hangman in the reverse, it's somebody wanting to text or about to text, because this is somebody stuck, not texting. You just met. King of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Let me just ask why, first of all, because maybe you just threw him off his game. He's not used to like women who know what they want to do. I see him wanting to take you out. When did you meet? You met last night and you already you oh Jade, I can't. This is too funny. I don't know if you want him. I got a breakup. Oh sorry. I got the tower. Adrian, hey. Okay. I don't know if this is I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna break up with somebody who you just met last night and who you want to meet on Thursday. That's why I don't really want to read on this. Let me see. What is this? It could also be that he's just doing something unexpected. He might be just, yeah, this fastness is a bit, maybe that's the unexpected stuff. Hey, Nicole and Adrian, so nice to see you. Okay. He has some secrets, Jade, okay? Just be careful if you want to share sexual energy with him. That's all I'm gonna say, because there's a lot of player. There's player energy. You got cups in reverse here for him. Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. But maybe I'm also not supposed to say anything. There's still slots left, Adrian. Yeah. Let me see. What are your next actions towards Jade? I could be completely wrong. Maybe the spirit guides are telling me the complete opposite. So you get surprised. Expect the unexpected is you're not supposed to know everything. Let me see. What are your next actions towards Jade? He's not going to break your heart, but he also doesn't want to have. Well, cups are emotions, right? So I don't see heartbreak with this dude, but I also feel like he's a bit full of himself. He might. Does he say he has money? There's something that's not authentic about him. That's the only thing I'm getting with the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's not who you think he is. Full of himself. What else are your actions towards Jade? He is going to transform you, but he's not your man to be, okay? There's going to be communication, but no soulmate. You got the Two of Cups in reverse. You got the Star in reverse. I don't know if he has a lot of girls. I'm not getting that, but I feel like he's putting on a show. But again, Jade, I could be wrong. Spirits might be telling me to tell you this so you don't know everything. Because sometimes you're not supposed to know stuff yet. Expect the unexpected. You're going to get some kind of justice here. Ah! Okay, you know what? Let me pull some oracle cards on this dude. I just feel like I don't feel he's your man to be. I feel like you're gonna get some kind of, something's gonna balance out your energy. Kisses. I feel like this is some kind of, ooh, what? This not makes any sense. Now I'm getting wedding rings and love, but then I'm also getting the coffin, so an ending of something. This makes no sense. I don't, this makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. Okay. Do you know that you have several choices here, Jade? You got somebody else. They just clarified when I almost kicked that oracle deck out of the window. A decision, many options. One night stand, unconditional string along. You might string him along. This could be roles can be reversed. It's not meant to be, okay? This dude ain't meant to be yours, Jade. You got. I'm just hearing you deserve better. You're gonna get somebody better. Yeah, you got. It's again the same card just fell out. I feel like you're gonna stop talking to this person after. At some point, you're gonna cut it off. He's not who he says he is. King of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles upright. He's keeping some things to himself. Oh, what is this? I can't tell you. Got something. This has. You know what? This person. Okay, Jade. This person is important for you. Something unexpected is gonna happen from this. Could be small, but he is meant to be on your path, but he's not meant to be your forever ever person. Nah, it's something like you'll find out. It's something about into his ex. I just saw the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody walking back to eight broken cups. Maybe. You might. You might. You know what? He might have just gotten over a breakup. Something he's grieving and not completely over. I feel like he's gonna be vital to you, but I don't know how much, but you do have to pay attention to this person. Did he okay. He's not over that breakup yet. But he's going out. It's a little bit of a distraction, seeing new people, but he's not over the tower in reverse. He's not over this yet. And that's maybe your tower moment, that he hasn't completely let it crumble in a way. If you knew it, you don't need me. Trust that. Trust that, Jade. Oh, let me put up the banners. Byron, are you still in here? And Adrian, are you still here? We somehow managed to unravel these flipping cards. You know what? He could have even thought that she was who, you know what? This girl, maybe he thought he would marry her. Maybe. With the wedding rings and then the coffin, it ending, you know? that kind of idea. See, ask him on Thursday and then come and report back. I want to know this. Okay. Oh, I love this, Jade. You really have to report back. Okay, Byron and then Adrian. Byron, let me just get your question up. Choo-choo-choo. um, will you talk with Capricorn before the end of the summer? Okay. You do know you booked 2 questions. Oh gosh, it's 1:11 on my timer. Yeah, you got 2 questions, Byron. So feel free to keep this the other one as a a voucher, and just remind me that you still have that one, because I want to make sure you get paid for both. So I'll just answer this one, and then whenever you want to ask a question, you just email me, Byron. Okay? Because I do have a good memory, it just sometimes needs to get triggered. Okay. Byron and Capricorn for the end of this summer. Communication. You can also ask now your second question, but you wanted to know if you guys are going to communicate before the end of summer, right? I feel like she's no, because she's still emotionally rejecting things. She's not in her Empress energy here, Byron. With the Empress in reverse, it feels like she's still holding on to something that hurt her. There's something that she hasn't let go or worked through, something that she's been lying to about herself, and she's not balanced. You got the Temperance in reverse, so there's some kind of self healing, some shadow work she needs to do. What is the Seven of Swords about? She hasn't addressed something emotionally. Something that has to do with either a father figure, a masculine energy in terms of emotions. She some kind of something that she hasn't, something that hurt her. Okay, so she hasn't healed. She's holding on to something that's stopping her from getting into her Empress energy, where she could then potentially meet you and talk. You're not on the same vibrational frequency. Is this making sense? Ugh. Ugh. What is the King of Cups about? Could be family related. Something in her home life with the Ten of Cups that she hasn't faced. Yeah, she hasn't grieved some kind of loss, something that she's still not worked through. Ah, I think she needs to confront that, because as long as she's still holding on to that energy, she's not going to, get into higher vibrations. She goes in and out of this. It's just like an inner battle, and it's affecting her stability as well. I don't know how she is with money, but she's been quite she's struggle I feel like she's struggling to find stability and security in terms of her finance. She's coming up as Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like she's trying to make ends meet. Yeah, she's not in that energy of wanting to date either. I don't feel like she's interested in love right now. She's holding on to she's still holding on to she's holding on to you though. She's still holding on to you, okay? Because she knows you're I feel like she also thinks you're too good for her. In a sense, you come up as very pure, and I don't think she knows if she can meet this. And she feels like I feel like she sometimes feel a little bit like not being able to do you justice in a way. I do know that you want to talk to her, but you gotta trust it because it's not the right timing. Okay, Byron? So you're coming up as King of Swords, wanting to talk. Let me just pull a timing on when there could be a potential communication, and then I'll go to your second question. Yeah. When could be there potential communication? Huh. You got future. It's not the right time. And are you going on holiday in September? Something about holiday in September. Alexis, I don't think I have any more reads because I actually have to go offline. um, I don't know. You're gonna have to check. um, but I'm gonna do one again next week. Okay. I'm gonna try and get them every Monday or every 2 weeks until I do personals up again. Um, yeah, you know what, Byron, you're gonna think about her because you guys have a soul connection. Like she's not gonna leave your mind. Okay, let me see. Are you talking to someone else? Are you dealing with somebody else? Dealing with anybody else at this moment? I'm not dealing with anybody else. She might be dealing with somebody else, Byron, but it's not stable energy. Whoever she is dealing with, it's not her happily ever after. It's not somebody she's going to build a future with. You got Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Cups in reverse. I do see her speaking to somebody with the Eight of Wands. She's talking to somebody, but I also, you know what I noticed is she got her back turned at to that person that she's talking to with the hand. I feel like she wants to go away and her heart is somehow going somewhere else. That's what I'm getting off the image, the first thing. However, whoever she's talking to is getting her out of her head. She doesn't have to face certain things. But I also feel like it's I don't see any future. I'm sure you got the star in reverse here. Answer. Reverse. She. 1 second. There's my doorbell just rang. Hello. Yeah, Tiff. Yeah. I'm still there. Just come up. You got keys, right? Because I'm just on a call. Otherwise, I'll come down in 1 minute. Yeah, you got key. Yeah, you can just come up. Okay. Sorry, Byron. Are you here, Byron? She doesn't feel attractive in her own skin, is what I'm getting. She doesn't feel like herself. I feel like she lacks a little bit of self-esteem or self-confidence. And she's avoiding her tower moment to happen because whenever she confronts something, she'll have to deal with it, with whatever this grief is that she needs to go through. Sorry, Byron. I'll be with you in a second. Don't worry.
How to working this week?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. I do see her talking to somebody, but it's not gonna, it doesn't have any, it doesn't have a future. It is going to bring balance to her life though. It's supposed to happen. Whoever she's talking to is meant to happen, but there's something that's going to happen in order for her to open up emotionally, to confront that heart chakra, which will then hopefully lead to communication with you, okay? So whoever she is dealing with is part of the soul contract. You all agreed to this. You agreed to whoever she's talking to say, yeah, talk to her, make her open up her heart, and then she can come towards me. Because you don't want to have to, you know, you don't want her broken. You want her to show up the right way. So we all have to learn from certain people, unfortunately. So trust that, and it's a tough one, but you learn to accept it. It's like, okay, as long as I don't have to put in the work, great. You know, let them learn from their mistakes, basically. So just do you. Continue to do you. Adrian. Mel, yes, it is. I'm sorry. I've sold out, but I'm going to do some more on next week. I'll be back. Okay, you had whatever comes out, right? Correct? Whatever comes out. Let me just bring it up. I think you said whatever comes up. Sorry, my phone is a bit slow. Whatever comes out, yeah. Okay, let's see. Whatever comes out. What do we want to do? Let's do that one. Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Adrian, what does Adrian needs to know right now? What is it Adrian needs to know? Right.
I'm coming here.
Yeah, no worries. Start about. I like this energy. It's your time to stand out and shine. Adrian, whatever it is, you got to speak up more. Speak your truth, stand in your truth. Put yourself more out into the world. You got the star upright, and you got the King of Swords, and I feel like you got to be more assertive in stand bathe in your own stardom. I feel like you're giving yourself too little justice. Like you deserve to be more in the limelight. So what's this about? You've done a lot of healing. I feel like you can take yourself a little break from healing. There's something about you communicating a lot. I don't know if you've manifested, if you started manifesting things, but there's a lot of communication coming for you. You got the King of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse. You got the Knight of Swords, like moving forward. Two of Swords. You might need to make a choice of something, but there's a lot of, you might meet a flippin' air sign with all of these swords. A lot of things are going to work out for you. What's this upright? Things are going to work out for you. You got Wheel of Fortune. Adrienne, I feel like I don't know when the last mini read I did for you, but things were working out, but you need to take even more advantage of this energy. This energy is still around you. You have a very good and lucky and healthy energy, Adrienne. You got Wheel of Fortune and the Star upright. What else? Move forward in terms of what? Move forward towards. You might get more money. There's something about money and income. Knight of Coins. You moving towards more of your goals. Take what belongs to you. You can ask for more. Like if you want to ask for a promotion or money, whatever it is you're doing, you can charge more, ask for more, put your worth, like sell yourself better than you already. Basically you deserve more than you think you deserve. This can't put some reverse about. Also, okay, you got a Queen of Wands, so you might attract a fire sign as a soul connection. But in order for this soul connection to come true and through, there's something you need to look at in terms of what didn't work out in your future, in your past. love connections, what didn't work out, and see what you might still need to change in order for this to work out. What else? It's not about a promotion here. It's not about money. It's about you being even more confident in who you are and your self-worth. I think it's even, I would say, step more into your emperor energy, step more into your own power, speak into existence exactly what you want, and know that you deserve this. Because I feel like you're good with money generally. I do feel like you're going to get more though, but I don't feel like you have to ask for more. So promotion was the wrong word. The spirits just corrected me. It's more about you manifesting more. Make your wishes come true. Look, the genie is giving you the lamp, the magic lamp. Make a wish. Anything else? Rebirth. You also got a rebirth of somebody from your past coming through, okay? A new chance for somebody from your past. 6 of Cups and the Fool. Something that wasn't invested in the past, where there was no investing in, it's coming back. Oh, somebody who was emotionally immature. I mean, that's nothing new. They're single now. Somebody's single and free to pursue. Okay, Adrienne, this is nice. I like this for you. Did this help? But you always have good reads. Something's going to happen before August for you. One time for Adrienne. Oh, yeah, you got to do some manifesting. Look, I got the next full moon. And full moons are all about manifestation. Okay, Adrienne? Alex, are you still there? Is anybody still here? I don't even know if people are still here. But I'm done now. You are so welcome. It was so nice to see you, Adrienne. Oh, you're just working. Okay, Alex. Thank you for being here, Alex Working. And Adrienne, so good to see your face. I'm going to be back soon with a Zodiac mystery. And now I have to call my friend. Okay, I will speak to you all later. Alligator. Bye-bye. Thank you.